We are ambassadors for Christ. That's who we are. I think we have forgotten that. We've forgotten it. We think that it's kind of about us. It's not. It's about God. It's about Jesus. It's about the way of the cross in the world, the way of death and resurrection. It's struck me over the years that we have often understood taking up the cross to be about self-denial. I suspect that taking up the cross is at least as much about self-giving, about giving ourselves away as Jesus did for the life of the world. And so to try to get to that, we've identified 4 priorities that we think will help, we hope will help congregations in this particular day, this particular context, to find a way through into God's future for us as a church, whatever that is. The first one is, again, if you've seen this, you've seen it in a variety of ways in different places. I keep kind of tweaking it and changing it. Now I say to cultivate Christian communities as centers for mission. Not just congregations, but every Christian community that identifies itself as a part of the Indiana-Kentucky Mission Territory. Very simply, it's about finding ways to turn congregations inside out. The Methodist pastor Mike Slaughter from Dayton, Ohio, says that the church needs to not worry so much about getting people into the pews, it needs to worry about getting the people who are in the pews out into the world. That's what this is about. How, as communities, can we become outwardly focused? Understand that we are called, gathered, and sent into the world as communities. So one example of this might be, in kind of a mundane way, the God's Work Our Hands Sunday on September 8th. In some ways, that could be understood as a way for the ELCA to say to all of us that as communities of faith, we are called to engage the world, to share what we have received freely, without expectation, under the same sort of steadfast, unconditional love that God has given to us, to give ourselves away as communities.